Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. What's up, Mojave? What's up, statues? Welcome, welcome. Oh, why isn't that showing? Maybe because it's unlisted still? Check that, actually. I want to know. Oh, I'm signed out. Yeah, okay, my mic's on. That works. That one works. Okay, maybe Buff Chugs is just not fully listed yet. Hello, 7TV. Please show all emotes, please. No, that one says it's listed. Huh. Why didn't Buff Chugs work? Maybe I haven't been on this this screen yet. Wait, my sub is gone. No! Oh, no. Alright, I refreshed this chat. Yeah, he's so buff. Let's see. Buff. Buff. Chugs. Eh. I don't know what it is. He's too powerful. He's too powerful. So, right now, I was gonna suggest doing, we don't have to do the Pokédoll, but we could do the other Pokédoll because I have a sandwich I need to eat. I have a breakfast sandwich I need to eat. Let me just get this up. Pokédoll. Well, let's do the other. I'll pull up the other one. Is it this one? Oh, I didn't realize it was showing my whole screen. Doesn't matter, but drawing all one. Whoa, that is a lot of Pokemon to draw. Are you ready for that challenge? Yeah, I guess I could lower my desk. Okay. Ayo, Molgor, the viewer of the hour. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Oh, that's what I need to do. Sorry. Switch my layout here. Switch my layout here, and then hide that. Okay. Cool. I wanted to just play Pokédoll strictly because I need to eat a sandwich here. So that's mainly it. I just want to eat. And so I want to do something while we're live, and then we can get into the drawing. So you want to draw all 1,025 Pokemon. You're probably gonna have a few additional ones by the time you finish it, because the new gen will be out. If you can draw 100 Chugs in under a month. It's true. I will say burnout is a real thing. Oh, you recently played Fallout New Vegas and it was peak? Yeah, I knew Mo. I knew Mo would like that. Valid reason. Enjoy. Yeah, I want to eat, and then we can get straight into it. And I practiced my mountains and my trees. It's still gonna be tough, but I'm ready to finish this drawing, basically. Okay, so I don't know why, but it's always Generation 1, which makes it easier. Oh, there's a Fallout meetup at PAX? Oh, shoot. Yeah, Jeej and I were at a little art event over the weekend, and oh, thank you. And we saw like Fallout tarot cards, and we almost bought them. But I didn't. Are you gonna send me 6 of them? Cool. You can show those off too. I'm gonna go with Hitmonlee. Okay, I got a few things there. Let me make sure I got my Discord up. Yes, yes I do. Actually, let me close Dropbox. I'm like so nervous my stream will just cut out for a second. We've been having weird internet issues. They haven't been like long-lasting internet issues, but they've been annoying. So, hey, 5-stream streak. Let's go. Congrats on the 5-stream streak. Get that extra 450. Alright, I need to try to eat fast too. I've just been having just disconnected from the Wi-Fi just in case. Oh, I appreciate that. I don't think it's that. I never think it's that extreme. I think it's just our internet goes out. It's all weird. So, kind of uncontrollable. Okay, so it's not fighting. It's a single type. Habitat urban. Not brown. Evo stage 1. I'm gonna try Meowth. Meowth is yellow. It's bigger than Meowth. It's not normal type. It's urban. I don't really know what urban means. Like, obviously the city. So, like, it's not normal type. Psyduck? Yeah, Psyduck's yellow. Psyduck's yellow. Okay. And Psyduck, I think, is just water, too. I think that's a good guess. Okay, so he's on Water's Edge. So something that's in the city. That's the tough part to me. Can't be Raichu, because it's Evo Stage 1. Lots of people using the internet. I know. Yeah, and they've, you know, we've seen some people working on, like, power lines and stuff. Don't know if that's the same. Ooh, 40 stream streak. Let's go. Eradicate. Jolteon is Evo 2. I did kind of want to guess Pikachu, though. But you find Pikachu in the forest. That's like Knowledge 101. Them city rats? I mean, maybe it is Rattata. Oh, it's not normal type. Right. Oh, let's go. I see your picture, Proxima. The legendary bird one. Oh, Zapdos. Let's try that. Well, Zapdos is found in like a power plant, but I'm down to try it. Well, no. Sorry. It's smaller than Hitmonlee, but bigger than Psyduck. So it's somewhere in between there, which kind of makes it more difficult. And it's not normal type. This one's tough. Because, like, urban is, like, a weird one. Oh, and you guys can't even see, like, quite the bottom of it. There we go. That should help. Yeah. Electric Flying Zapdos. Yeah, the reason I don't think it's Zapdos is because Zapdos is 2-typing and is a lot bigger than Hitmonlee. And this one takes size into account. Like, Mr. Mime? What else is yellow? Yeah, I was gonna guess Pikachu earlier, and I actually think it might be Pikachu. Oh. Yeah, forest. That was my biggest hang up on Pikachu is forest. Who else? Evo Stage 1. It makes me think of like Chansey, but Chansey is normal type and not yellow. Who else is yellow? I mean, we can guess Zapdos, but I know it's not Zapdos. Oh, Habitat Rare? Well, that's good to know. Learned something there. And it's really not that much bigger than Hitmonlee, so the more you know. City? What Pokemon do you find in the city? Like, all I really know is Meowth, and do they give us clues in this one? Oh, we have to guess one more. Let's try Kangaskong. No, he's normal type. And not yellow. Who's yellow? That's what I keep getting stumped on now. Abra? I'm down to try that. I don't think we've tried Psychic yet. Hey! Nice, that was a good one. Yeah, I don't know locations either, but I guess it's like he could be found in the city. I could not think of I couldn't. That was tough, actually. Alright, here we go. I have a good guess of what that could be. I can give you guys a sec. It gives me a sec to eat. And Proximal, I'll show off your drawings after this. It's featured in the background, yeah. I think it's Ponyta over Rapidash. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like it just had more like forward flame on it, and Rapidash has the horn, and like I was not seeing a horn there. That was easy. Pokedex entry. Blank has electric mushrooms growing on its head. Maybe not electric, but that. No, actually, that might not spell electric. If the amount of blanks is correct. They grow large by drawing nutrients from this bug Pokemon host. This is Generation 1 still. They're highly valued as medicine or extending life. Blank has mushrooms growing on his back. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah. What? Okay, well, let's try the other one. Okay. It was one of them. Yeah. I guess, Paris. Okay. I guess it had mushrooms, plural. Which could have been the giveaway. Compared to a singular big mushroom. That was a good guess. I actually didn't know that one. What's up, Eldor? Well, come on in. Yeah, that's what I meant. Ooh, this one's kind of tough. It's Pikachu! I actually don't have a guess. Palucha? It's only Gen 1. Gengar vibes? I feel like Gengar doesn't have it. I feel it's a bird. But maybe I'm wrong. Yellow Psycho dude with one Evo. Hypno? No, Drowsy. Oh, Drowsy would have been a good guess earlier too. Ooh, Clefairy. Pidgeot. Yeah, I was thinking Pidgeot or Pidgeotto too. Pidgeot is the Pidgeotto is the one that's usually in air, I think. Now I'm second guessing myself. Claw is a Golduck. Oh, I see what you mean by that. I have to like squint. Get far away and squint. Clefairy or one of the Evos. It doesn't look like a bird. My problem is like this is what I think could be a wing. But then like where's the rest of it? Is my hang up right now. But this definitely looks like feathers. Right there. Like that's definitely a feather. Gamba all my coins on Drowsy. Alright. I love the confidence here. I like the confidence here. It's Drowsy. It's Drowsy! I have nothing to give you, but you were correct. Iconic. Yeah, I think it's because it's not their pixel sprite, it's like the illustration of them. And I think that's also what threw me off. But great guess. Not a wing. Hey, I didn't guess bird. The glory is enough for me. So we did this one. Dang, I still couldn't finish my sandwich in time. We could do one of the other ones as well. I'm just trying to eat a sandwich before we can draw, because I woke up a little late today and did not get time to eat. Oh, we can look at Proxima's drawing real quick. Yeah, we slept a lot. I slept a lot yesterday. I think it was needed. I was just tired. All right. We've got the Gen 1 Pokemons. Apparently, word on the street is Proxima is going to draw all 1,025 Pokemon. Which, if completed, I think that's very, 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 very impressive. I think that's very impressive. I've always wanted to at least draw just the 151 from memory. Specifically from memory. I wanted to draw them from memory so I could just, so it'd be even derpier. But doing all Pokemon is crazy. It's wild. And I mean that in an encouraging way. Hey, what's up, Lectic? Well, come on in. We're showing off something that Proxima just drew, sent over. You guys know I'm a huge Bulbasaur. I'm a huge Bulbasaur line fan, but I gotta say, on this one, I think Charmander takes the cake, and he's gonna live with us on screen here. I think Bulbasaur took, or Charmander took the cake on this one. I think Charmander was the one. But I could do this. Keep looking at him. Doing well, Lectic. We had a good weekend. I taught Jeej how to play Kaizo yesterday. And it was very interesting. And then after that, I started playing. And we found a really cool Blaziken. Well, kind of cool Blaziken. It's super tanky. It's like super tanky. But it has really good moves. It's also going to be Pokedex order in one canvas, different layers. Cakemander. That's a lot of layers. I'm playing Leaf Green on Switch, currently sick today. Aw, sorry to hear that you're sick, Eldor, but happy that you have Leaf Green to play. We will be playing some of that later today. We gotta finish Molgor's drawing. I'm just gonna put this sandwich up. I'm sorry. It's tough to eat and do this. Okay. Sandwich consumed. Thank you, Jeej. Yeah, honestly, Jeej. So Jeej, we like mayo. I know some people hate mayo, which is understandable, but we love mayo. That was an egg sandwich. It's the morning for me. Egg with toast and some mayo on it. But in Georgia, Duke's mayo is pretty big, and ever since we moved to California, we've never been able to find Duke's again. But then our local grocery store started selling it again, or just started selling it. And Jeej, I actually have a picture of it, but Jeej, like, I'm not even joking, gave like a pog face, like a textbook pog face when they saw it. Jeej like looked down, looked at me, and was like, just like, can you believe it? And I will say, that sandwich was really good because the Duke's mayo was really good. Yeah, that was Gigi's face right there. It was Pog. I have the Pog face. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was Gigi. Favorite Pokemon is, Garchomp. Might need to share a spot as I'm, starting with Celadurge. Oh, I said Celadurge. It's a rule. Anyways. Are you shiny hunting? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Eldor. I'm glad you asked, actually. So, never in my life, never, not once, have I attempted to shiny hunt for a starter. And because with this game, I have played this game to, like, I've played Fire Red and Leaf Green to a pulp, obviously, with Kaizo. And on top of that, just growing up playing it. So, for the first time ever, I'm shiny hunting a starter, and whew, I'm dedicated. I'm in. I'm like in. I'm not giving up, but I gotta say, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of crazy that people do this. Because like, it is all luck, but I mean, I've spent like every night just soft resetting over and over and over. I don't know exactly how many soft resets I've done, but like, it's definitely been more than like 10 hours of playing just the lab, you know? Oh, and let me get let's go in here. So I'm not counting on purpose because I don't actually want to know how many times I've reset. Oh man. Oh. Trying to get this trying to get my camera set up going. There we go. I had to move some stuff yesterday when Gigi was playing. So yeah, I'm not sure how many resets I've done, but I will say it's been quite a few. If I had to guess, at least 1,000. At least 1,000 resets. It would be my guess. Okay. Tried shiny hunting Pokemon X for Greninja and did like 1K and then gave up. Yep, I'm like, the only reason it's easy for me to not give up in this situation is because I have no, like, I'm in no rush to play this game. I'm in zero rush to play it. But I am speculating that they're gonna come out with the other Pokemon games. Like, I really hope, as someone who, I did play, you know, Red and Blue when it came out. Probably a little after it came out because I was young. But I still played Red and Blue. That was my first one. And Gold was the one I definitely played like a ton of. And I hope they never go back to those. I hope they never release those games on Switch. I'm so happy they just started with Fire Red. And technically they would go backwards if they do Ruby and Sapphire. But like, I really, really, really hope they start releasing all of the other Pokemon games slowly. Because it'd be cool to have all those games on the Switch, and then I want to complete like each Pokedex, play all the way through each one, and just like when I was a kid, and like you would transfer some of your Pokemon from one game to the other to unlock the thing in the other game, and then like getting all the Reggies, and then once you have all the Reggies, you move them over to Diamond and Pearl and get like Reggie Gigas and stuff. Pokopia is the highest rated Pokemon game of all time. Really? Uh-oh. Gee, do we have to get a Switch too? I also realized my big hang up with getting a Switch 2 right now is that I want an OLED screen. Which is a little picky, but I want an OLED screen. And it kind of hit me when I was playing Pokemon. Maybe for my birthday? Oh, But what about the stream value of playing Pocopia on? Yeah, it's not OLED yet. It's not OLED, which is, it drives me crazy. Because when I was playing... No, they're not sold out. They're very easy to get now. They were sold out at one point. I was playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, and, like, it's really nice that, like, because it doesn't fill up the whole screen, so there's, like, the black bars on the edge, but because it's OLED, it, like, you don't even see it. So it doesn't bug me. And stuff like that does kind of bug me. When you see, like, the LED light, you know, beneath all of that. So, your birthday is 2 months away. Yeah, but Pocopia comes out in a few days. I'm gonna miss the hype, Jeej. So they do that so they can come out with it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They'll eventually come out with an OLED one, and you know, that'll be it. That'll be it. This year's flying by. I know. Yeah. Birthday month is almost up. Is almost here. I didn't say, hey, life belongs, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's see, I didn't miss anyone else? I didn't miss anyone else. Okay, so today, to get to the actual main event today, sorry, I had to eat that sandwich before we started, is we are going to finally finish this drawing. And last time, the reason I didn't finish the drawings is because I wanted to practice the mountains and the trees, and so like we did some of that practice the other day. Like, here's some trees, but to be honest, everything on this side doesn't really matter because this isn't the type of trees we're going to be drawing. So this is more so, and I did some mountain testing. I think I really like how I shaded these mountains, which will be lightly how I do it. Really, this is kind of like what's going to happen down here. So I did some of that practice. These trees are sick, dude. This one kind of sucks. This one's a lot better. I like the bush still. And then the mountains. The mountains I was very proud of. I'll order Pocopia, I'll stream it. Yeah, let's do it. But I'm like torn because I don't want spoilers either. That's my main reason. I definitely have a tiny bit of FOMO because, you know, when people get a new Pokemon game, it's just like blasted all over social media, at least with my algorithm. And I want to discover those things myself. Then make new controllers. Hall effect, right? What's Hall effect? You like the mountains, guys? Cool. Cool. Yeah, I think it's lame that they're not coming out with an OLED. Or it's not OLED at the moment. Which, like... Oh, magnetic. Really? They still have stick drift? Are you kidding me? Well, regardless, I mean, I do try to play with the Pro controller. But with Fire Red, Leaf Green, that's not necessarily a game I'm trying to play on my TV. Because Fire Red, Leaf Green to me is always like better, in my opinion, better at a smaller screen. Not sure Pocopia is the sort of game that would have spoilers given. True, the Animal Crossing vibe, but there may be a hidden plot. Yeah, it's like the Easter eggs, you know? But I think you have a good point, like, it's not necessarily a spoiler game. It's more of like, did you know Scyther could do this? Like, I don't want people online telling me, here's 10 tips you need to know before playing. I'm like, I don't want to know the 10 tips. I want to figure out the 10 tips. Okay. Let me go wash my hands. I did just eat a greasy sandwich, so I don't want to like touch the page with greasy hands. All right, there we go. All right. Hey, what's up, Flamingo? 50 MMs? I'm just kidding. Welcome on in. I cleaned my controller. I'm just kidding. The big 5-0. Oh, yeah, wait. Sorry, I completely glazed over that. 50 stream streak. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate that. How early would you guys say is how early can you give yourself a birthday gift? Just throwing that one out there. What's the earliest you're willing to give yourself a birthday gift? Jeez knows where I'm going with this. Clean hands, clean controller, clean chat. Wait, when's your birthday? I'll answer that question. I'll answer that question when you guys answer how early you're willing to give yourself an early birthday gift. Oh, my sharpener. Depends on how close your birthday is to Christmas. I'll just say it's coming up. My birthday is coming up, so it's not close to Christmas. 1 month? Okay, we got a 1 month, like 2 months for me. Okay. If it's at least your half birthday, it's fine. Okay. So, we are exactly 1 month away. We're exactly 1 month away from my birthday. And that's why I'm like, Pokopia, huh? Pokopia on stream? That would be fun. Although, do you think Pokopia will be a fun game to stream? Because I'm not necessarily sure Animal Crossing is a great, like, streaming game. And I love Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong. But, like, for streaming, it feels like a very slow-paced game. But maybe that's the reason it is good, so... That means the birthday month celebrations should be started. We're right there. Just to confirm it with y'all, April 3rd is my birthday. So it's coming up. It's exactly a month away. And I do love my birthday. But that's why I was like, how early do you give yourself a birthday gift? Because I do think I like the idea of giving myself a Switch 2. I didn't do much for Christmas. At least I don't think so. May. And I bought it for me? Perfect. Yeah. No, but the other hang up I have is just like, well then what happens to my Switch 1? What's gonna happen to my Switch 1? Because I'm not gonna play it anymore. And is Pokopia worth it? That's the big thing. I think that's the real question. Is Pokopia worth it? Because honestly, if I'm cool with just watching other streamers play it, then I shouldn't buy it, and I should wait like almost a year until the Pokemon game comes out, and hopefully there's like a Switch 2 like 0.0 or 0.1, you know, like a new version of the Switch 2. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? Welcome on in. We're just about to get started here. I'm like still nervous to start, but I think I have the practice and knowing what to do for this. All the games on your Switch 1 are stuck there unless you pay. Yeah, that's my thing. Although I would actually love to play like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2 because it would just perform better. You can only give yourself an early birthday gift if you wear a party hat. Ooh. Where's our party hat, Jeej? Give me a party hat. So I think starting with the trees here is what I should do. And I kept pointing at this when we were drawing it. But it's like right around... I kind of messed it up, actually, when I was drawing the mountains. But it was right around here was what I liked. But I kind of know the idea of what I want to do. Yeah, I have a party hat emote. Actually, what day is my birthday falling on? Ooh, a Friday. Ooh, yes. Let's go. I'll probably still play Pokemon that day. I'll still probably play video games. because it'll be fun. It'll be fun to do on my birthday. Okay. Oh my gosh. So the light. This is important. What time of day do we think this drawing is at? I was kind of thinking we just do a classic, like, the sun exists right here. Like, we can kind of cut it off too. But if the sun exists right there, then the light is, you know, coming in this way. And then Chugs would have like a shadow casted, which I think would also look really good. 6:67 a.m. Yeah, right at that golden hour. Well, actually, golden hour would be a little bit before then. And I just realized you said 6:67. I was not paying attention there. That was the giddiest cheer ever, and I'm here for it. Let's go! Yeah, so I had to get started here. We have a tree right here. We have some vines up here. We're gonna make this cloud a cow. So there's actually still a good bit to do, but the most of it is just shading. We're just gonna have to like kind of fill in the blanks. So I think starting with the trees makes the most sense. We just do the trees. We're gonna have to figure that out. I think there has to be like kind of a tree line in front here, but bigger, and it continues there. We have some mist here. That's the other thing. I need to make sure I really understand where the mist is in this, because that has to stay like white. We cannot draw within there. So I can see one here, there. I think I drew one there, and then one right there. And maybe right there. Need more cows? Cow in the sky? Cloud? I like that. Yeah, we're definitely... I think the only cow that'll be adding is the one in the sky, because these were itty bitty. These ones right here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So with this, I might have to slightly lock in for some of these. There's some trees there. Deep breaths. Are we getting clouds? Oh, we're getting clouds. Just mooing over the edge here. See it on the screen, right? This is one of those drawings that like it'll like slowly come to life with what we're doing. Yeah, slowly getting the trees in there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. I'm trying to keep the, just like keep the screen exactly. This would kind of hurt the viewing experience a little bit, but it hit me the other day that I actually need to draw a little zoomed out if I want to make videos of any of these. Because like, if I'm zoomed in, it gives me less to like crop and stuff. slowly but surely, I'm just gonna do this, but all the way over there too. So we'll do it. And we could draw a fun little like path to kind of eat up some space here. There could be a path that exists like. We'll see. For now, I think I'm gonna erase that. This is gonna be the awkward part where I'm trying to, because if I was trying to color in these trees, you're just looking at my hand the whole time. So then I think on the other trees on the other side, if assuming the sun was right there. Hey, what's up, Peppermint Guy? What's up? Welcome on in. Over on YouTube. If the sun was right here, then the shadows cast on the trees on this side should almost have the opposite light hitting it. We can kind of use this one as the example. Kind of like that little tree. Hey, Peppermints, what's up? All right, welcome over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so there's a little tree there in farm. It's a pretty big tree now that I think about it. That's a pretty big tree compared to the size of that barn, but if anything, that's cool. All right, so on this side, I'm gonna do the opposite of what I did on this side, because I think it'll add to the lighting. And then the other thing I still wasn't confident on is like what's on the bottom of these trees. It's an ancient tree, exactly. That's how I think of it too. That's like why they built the farm there. So I could do like little bushes on the ground or something. We're just gonna kind of fake it or something. My hand in the way. It's gonna if you guys can see my hand, it's like clawed like this. This is how I'm drawing. Level of detail is uncanny. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm excited for this one because we're like going all in on the detail, which I love. I don't normally get to do that because it's like I only like to do that with like landscapes and stuff. Okay, got some, that's what I'm thinking, like, we need this, but like all the way through there. I've arrived! Alright, Moltra, let's go. Now you're here. I missed the Skull Batman or whatever he was. You talking about are you talking about this guy? It will kill. Also, this was my D&D character. I drew a slightly better version of him and cut him out, and he's like my game board piece. But were you talking about this this Skull Batman? I love how I knew what you were talking about too. Yeah, Bones. I just like hearing him referred that way because he kind of is. I'm not blind to it. He's inspired by bats. Glar Dewleaf is an incredible name. Thank you. And now I feel like I need to show off the game board piece. Yeah, so Glar Dewleaf, I was using a name generator, and I took like 2 names that I love. I took the first name from one, the last name from the other. And so then Glar Dewleaf, I actually made this and like cut it out. This is the game board piece, and so I know you can't see it, but it like stands up like this. My mom. Just makes me think of sorry, I'm trying to, and then so he has a back too. So he has like a front, or a back and a front. And I like actually drew this and cut it out. So this is Glar Dewleaf. He's a dwarf cleric. And he's big on like protection spells and healing, and he's very good at charisma, but he's as dumb as a rock. So that is his character in this world that we're playing. And I have like a little case I keep him in to keep him safe, keep him secret, keep him safe. Cool Cats the board game when? It's funny, Link and I have talked about that, and at the very least, because Link is he does Dungeon Master a lot for D&D. We've talked about doing like a D&D campaign of Cooltopia. Look at that protection spell. Yeah, I have a cool one. It's not necessarily a protection spell, but my favorite one that I have is I like cast Spiritual Guardians is what it's called, but it puts like a ring around me, and anything that I haven't claimed as an ally, if they walk in that ring, they just start taking damage. And so like if I stand at the front and start like tanking with my shield, it's just gonna keep doing damage to them every turn. So, but then Jeej, oh my god, Jeej is playing a rogue assassin, and Jeej did so much damage to this boss that we played the other night, where Jeej got to roll 8 D6s, which is just like a normal dice, and like the outcome of that was the damage. And anyways, Jeej almost like one-shot killed this like boss that we were gonna play. Oh, and then here's Jeej's. Praise Jeej's. This is Navarre, which is Raven spelled backwards. And this is Jeej's rogue assassin elf, bright green, little flower on the back. And so we both have our like little game board pieces as we're playing, which is fun. Dies! No, but then I also have, because I'm a cleric, I have Revivify. So if anyone dies in my party, as long as I'm alive, I can revive them, which is pretty big. Navarre Nima. Zerb. Glarnima. Wait, Spanish or Vanish or Sanish? In Manish? I'm confused. Is this a new thing? Is this a new thing I don't know about? Is this one of those new memes? Okay, so this part with the tree, I'm going to be a little delicate because I have to go really dark behind it, or else this tree will just sort of get erased. Am I getting old? And most I said, yeah, cool. If you're saying you're getting old, that makes me feel young. Ooh, deep breaths here. I think I mentioned it last time because I was like, when I start doing detail things, I don't even think about it, but I like start holding my breaths. You made it up? Okay, cool. It can't be a new thing because I don't get it and I'm not Unk. Yes. See, that's why I need you here, Flamingo. I need to know if I'm just missing it. I gotta stay young somehow. Okay, so I'm hoping that tree still looks like it's there. We could even brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, that helped. That helped a lot. This is a lot brighter now. Ban this guy from calling me Unk. Oh, I love watching people fight over if they're Unk or not. Unk with a pogo stick? Oh, dang. Oh my gosh. Y'all are ruthless. Okay, so this is like where it ends right there, I think. The tree line like starts. So I guess these are also kind of like big bushes. We are Fuecoco. Fuecoco grew on me. I was kind of against some of the Gen 9 start. That's a Gen 9 starter, right? Heyo! What's up, Ducks fan? Welcome on in. All right. No more spam. I know we love being a non, but everyone say their ages. Oh man. Well, I can start. No, all good. I'm about to. I told you guys my birthday's in a month. 69. Yeah, I knew Rubby was 69. Rubby, I just showed off Galar Dewleaf to the chat. Don't do that. No one do that. Well, my birthday is in exactly a month, and I'll be turning 31. Oh, sheesh, Glar? Yeah, just showed them the Glar. Which now, if you have no context of that, it's kind of like, I showed them the Glar. Okay, so this is where the mist is. Like right there is where the mist is. So I'm trying to leave that blank for right now. Galar? I love Score Bunny. Oh man. So I went to the E3. If you guys know what E3 is, it used to be a thing. But anyways, it was for video games and all things tech. The Electronics Entertainment Expo, right? That's what E3 is. Anyways, yeah, I missed the E3 too. And that's when they were releasing Galar for the first time. And I remember playing that. I waited 2 hours in line to play that. And I just like played like maybe 3 minutes of it. And I was like, oh, this sucks. I remember leaving there not liking that Pokemon game. Can you give me your social security number and address? Yeah. So it's 354. No, I'm just I just started saying random numbers. Okay. Glar, do not much in the first fight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did mention that Jeej did an insane amount of damage. Jeej did so much damage that I didn't even get to my turn. It was great. I love it. Just remember it ended and I was like, oh. I still have an E3 poster on my wall. Oh, man. Oh. I miss E3. I cannot believe I went to the last one. I cannot believe it. I mean, it definitely was the least cool E3, probably, out of all the E3s that have ever happened. But I got to say I went. And I got to see it, and it was really cool. And I was like living a childhood dream there. Because every single summer I watched E3. I was a little upset at first when Flamingo called to ban all of chat, but now I agree. Okay, time to mass nuke the chat. I'm just typing in the commands right now. Somewhere I'm still falling into hot sand being burned to death. Yeah. I just love, so Ravi's playing like, we all had the option if we wanted to be undead. And the undead comes with perks, but also some like, some downsides. What did you just clip? I can't watch that right now. Quick, let me find a fridge. Yeah. Sandy's. I was about to say Sandy Springs. That's a place in Georgia. Now I'm forgetting the place in Fallout. But anyways, Ravi's undead, and so he can't sleep at night. And I just love that every time we go to sleep at night, it's like, and all of you rest very well. And Ravi, your character is wide awake, just staring out at the sun because the sun doesn't go down. Shady Sands, thank you. Ah, Sands. We were already talking about Sands. Yeah, I always want to say Sandy Springs because that was next to us in Georgia. Okay. We're slowly chipping away at this. I knew this would be a slow chip of a drawing. Draw a banana outside the box. Not this drawing. Today, I'm staying very much on track. If you asked me to do that on any other day, I would have said yeah. These sound like Fortnite locations. Oh yeah. Oh wait, what was the double S one? We used to go there all the time. Shady Shafts? Shifty Shafts. Shifty Shafts. That was the one. My friends and I, that was like our drop spot that we'd always go to. This was season 3 of Fortnite. I only played a little bit after season 3 and then I kind of dropped it. I realized battle royales are not for me. Is it insane to do a Zoom call on the porch? Nah. OG Shifty Shafts, yeah. We always did Shifty Shafts because it was close to the city one, which I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of the city. The iconic, like, Twisted Tower? No. Open Tooth Smile can never be canon. No Miku collab skin? No Miku collab skin. They almost got me with the Avatar skins, though. But I stayed strong. And I was like, I don't need cosmetics. Actually, Overwatch almost got me with the Avatar ones. But none of the characters I play, I'm pretty sure, none of the characters I play got a skin. So I didn't do it. Tilted Towers! Thank you. I was going to say Twisted Towers. Tilted Towers. That's exactly it. That's the one. Fortnite was a ton of fun when it first came out. And I also got really, really into the PvE game that they had that they now got rid of. Save the World. I think it was called Save the World. That was so much fun. I wish they actually made a fully fleshed out game of that game. It was so much fun. Because that's where like building made sense. You're building against zombies invading, and so you had to like build paths for them to go through, and like, you know, turrets and stuff. Like it was like lightly like a tower defense game, but you're like in the heat of it, which was cool. He cannot fully close his mouth either. He's a Grim Reaper. He's just always breathing through his the gap in his tooth. Is Miku the one with blue hair? Yeah, blue hair, pigtails. Kind of looks like Frieren a little bit in the sense of the pigtails. I still will play Fort every now and then. Yeah, kids are too good. I think I just gave up on battle royales. It wasn't specifically Fortnite. I was like, this ain't for me. Kids are too good these days. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Hatsune. Oh, actually, I think I've told this story. Basically, there was one. Actually, I probably shouldn't tell the story. It was about Cool Cats, and when we were looking for a replacement CEO. But never mind. I probably shouldn't. Okay, so this is turning out pretty good. This is turning out pretty good so far. The SpongeBob sidekick in Fortnite is pretty awesome. Oh, no way. I didn't know they did a SpongeBob one, actually. I really want to do a SpongeBob type close-up showing... Oh, we have a SpongeBob close-up of Chugs that one of the Cool Cats artists had done. Actually, they did it before they were a Cool Cats artist. Long story short, she created Miku, right? So the reason I stopped myself in the tracks, Jeej, was I'm pretty sure she helped create Hatsune Miku, but then I couldn't remember if like she helped create it or if she just helped like be a part of it in America. I don't exactly know, but my gut was that she helped create Hatsune Miku and she was gonna be a Cool Cat CEO. She's a part of the team that named Pokemon. They named it Pokemon from Pocket Monsters. She was a part of that team. Yeah, she helped license it. I think that's what it was. She definitely had big ties with Hatsune Miku. It was like a big part of why it kind of blew up early on. Everyone, hop on Discord so we can create a private group so CLON can tell us the story of the CEO replacement. I mean, that's essentially it. Like, I don't want to go into too much, mainly because I don't want to say something stupid that's wrong. I just said it was like... So, talking about the creator of Minecraft Worldwide Superstar, Hatsune... yeah, Minecraft Superstar. So, but my favorite story of hers was like, oh yeah, we noticed in America that like, this IP in Japan was doing really well called Pocket Monsters, and we wanted to rebrand it in America, but... Pocket Monsters was already an IP that was taken in America, so we were forced to rename it, and we named it Pokemon. And so like, because Japan still called it Pocket Monsters for like a good bit, and then it got changed to Pokemon, and I think because of America just being the capitalist society that we are, we put all this money into Pokemon, and then the word Pokemon blew up. So I think that's kind of how it came to be. And then my other favorite part was she's like, and then Pokemon was doing so well, we were scared of, because she worked for 4Kids, if you guys remember 4Kids. And she's like, we were doing so well that we had to create our own competitor because we were worried a different competitor would show up. So we created Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, This is crazy knowledge that like me as a kid never knew was happening behind the scenes. So that story is true. That's why I'm willing to tell that story. I'm like, America, we love to spend money. We love spending money over here. No, she was a really cool person. One of the coolest people I met because of the things I love in my life, like the IPs that I love. I was like, wow, you were kind of a part of a lot of those, and because I only got to interact with like the American side. Okay, so for the trees here, I think I just need to continue. I did sharpen my pencil, which I need to be a little mindful of that because I sometimes can press down a little bit harder than I need to. What in the world? Yeah. I know. It's crazy. 4Kids was an empire for kids. For kids IP. Oh, you know what? I might shade in some of this tree while I have this like super sharp pencil. I realized I sharpened it a little too much. Love how American character in Japanese games are always based on like military stuff. Yeah. Or like Jonathan Baseball. Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to think of the one anime. It's an older anime, but like they had an American character in there, and it was totally like if you just threw Hulk Hogan in there. I'm like, yeah, America. I'm not gonna say that's not accurate. All right, so while this pencil is extremely sharp, I'm just gonna do some tree bark here. And then the edge of it actually needs to be kind of like brighter because the sun is right there. So with everything in the foreground, we're gonna kind of do like is it called rim light? I don't think it's called rim light, but it's where, yeah, most of it is dark, but then just the edges are light. I think that's called rim light. Jay Crawford, like, yeah, for sure an American name. Pegasus, yeah. Yeah, I expect a name like Johnny, for sure, is American. Oh, what was the Jeej or Rubby, if you're still in chat? What was the NPC's name that was really funny in our D&D campaign? The one that almost fell in the sand before Jeej used their acrobatics check to catch them. Johnny Warstarter. There it is. That's America right there. I shouldn't be laughing. Yeah, slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. Yeah, we're definitely finishing this drawing today. That's for sure. I think I have one more branch in there. Okay, I am gonna actually turn the page here so I can get this right. The tree is the hard part. And also I need to make this pencil less sharp. To like round out the bottom of it. Mole really getting their coins worth? Oh, Molgor. I don't know why. I've never seen Mole. Oh yeah, they're definitely... So this is, I will say, with the CLON original drawings, sometimes you just might say the right prompt that I get like really excited about. And this is one of them. Because like once we started drawing the mountains and stuff, I was like, okay, cool. This is something I've wanted to do, was like, this drawing is more about the mountains than Chugs. Chugs was like, done. The tree looks like a tree? Okay, as long as it looks like a tree. I'm like, kind of struggling. Not struggling. I'm like, I'm not really seeing it come to life, but I'm trying to. And I'm also trying to do this like whole lighting thing, but maybe I just actually draw some outlines around it. Yeah, it's like I never know how much time I'll spend on a drawing, because it just depends what it is. And if I'm like, I don't know. I was literally thinking about this the other day. I was like, yeah, I'm spending a lot of time on Molgor's drawing, but at the same time, it's more about your drawing has now become more about me wanting to like really do this well. Hey, Katarina over on YouTube. Thank you so much for that nice comment. Yeah. This character right here, Katarina, is called Chugs, and he's our little milk carton guy. Who, yeah, he's just. I'm glad that you knew who he was. That he was a milk, something. But yeah, he's staring off into this beautiful landscape. And it's funny because he's so cartoony, but I feel like the rest of it is not. So it's this funny, like, duality, I guess, or something. I'll come back to the tree. I think I'll come back to the tree when we've drawn more. But I'm just sort of, because I actually think I'll do things like where I start erasing in the tree to get like the, so in some places it's not as dark. But at the same time, I'm also like, I do kind of want like a more defined edge on this thing. I know it's not necessarily, accurate with lighting, but I think it kind of helps form the tree a little bit. It's like it's defining the tree a little bit more. 10 out of 10 wood punch, yeah. 10 out of 10. This at least gets you like 32 wood planks by the end of it. Tunks is my favorite character from CC. Yeah, thank you, VIP. I appreciate that. I would say Chugs is growing to become one of my favorite characters too. Enough for a new fence, exactly. Enough for your like 4x4 tile house, your starter base. Enough to build a pickaxe and an axe and a shovel. Man, I love Minecraft, but I wish I get so bored in Minecraft now. I've tried so many times. I've just played it too much. I think it's because I genuinely, every time I play, I try to play with friends, and then I'm always the one who is on the longest. I'm always the one who plays too long, and everyone's done with their 2-week cycle. I'm thinking this is a tree potentially with no leaves. Or they're just up here and we don't see them. But that tree's coming to life. That looks really cool. Hey, thank you. We got a lot of YouTube chatters today. Thank you, everyone. If you're over on YouTube and you don't mind, give this video a like to help promote it. If you're enjoying the stream. Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10 wood. We got a tree. We got a tree. I'm also trying to draw, because I'm left-handed, I'm trying to draw from the right side to the left side. So, that kind of hit me when I was drawing the trees on this side. I was like, ooh, I should stop drawing on this side, or else I'm just going to end up smearing through all of it. Also, it hit me the other day that as much as I love using shout out Ticonderoga, which now is kind of hard to see, as much as I love using this pencil to kind of prove that you can sketch with just a basic pencil, after this drawing, it kind of hit me that I should probably get a just like pencil sketch, like a graphite pencil set with the different levels of like graphite to it, because it would help me out so much with shading. My shading would level up basically, and they're really not that expensive. There's like no reason. They're really not that expensive. I should just do it next time I go to the art store, and then actually try to draw more things like this. I've really been appreciating drawing a background. It's not something I typically do. I typically draw the characters. I'm writing my thesis with your stream in the background, and it's going better now. Hey, I'm glad I could be your background content. I do that a lot with Twitch. I often have a stream up to focus. So happy I can be that. Got to go to school and get ready. And cross country? Ooh. Let's go. Get that exercise. I need to be doing that. Thanks for stopping by the stream, Cookies. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Okay, we'll slightly erase here. We want like that. You know, there's still some lighting on this tree. It's just like now that we've kind of defined the edges, we can like soften them up a little bit. All right, nice. Okay, so we got the mountain to do, which will be very fun. I'm excited to do the mountain. I think the mountain is what I've been most excited about, because you can be pretty random with the mountain and it just starts like shaping itself. And then that's the part that like really looks like it. It really makes kind of the drawing come together. And so speaking of mountain, I think I'm gonna have the peak and I want this one to be lower than the other one. And have like that's a little crazy of a drop off. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. That way the tree's a little bit lower, it fits within the tree line here. It's lower than the one next to it, so there's at least like kind of a difference. And then we'll have to name the mountains. You know, every mountain has a name. And then we decided that the sun will be like right in the middle here. So that's another thing we need to consider. And so speaking of like keeping this very light right here, we're gonna like shade really dark next to it, which will essentially create the outline for the tree. And then there is some mist right here, so and the mountain is pretty dark on this side of it. Love how everything is so detailed, yet Chugs is still cartoonishly. Yeah, it's same. He will end up looking a little bit better within the scene when I give him some shading. I'm trying to save this area last and like some of this side last, but he'll look a little bit better. But I agree. He's just this cartoon boy within like all of his detail. We're gonna have some mist. Right there. It's gonna be misty right there. And then on the other side of it, this is where we had to kind of start blocking out. Kind of making up stuff for the mountain, really. That's kind of the name of the game here. It's the edge. Probably. Yeah. You can kind of see it happening right now. And then we'll put like this, like the shading on the fog is gonna be tough. It's actually, the shading on the fog, you might not even see on this camera. It might be something you'll only get to see in person. Because it's gonna be very light, very, very light. So I don't know if it'll pick it up. This is so detailed. Hey, what's up, Poogs? Well, come on in. Jirachi, thinking about Jirachi. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's probably one of the more detailed drawings I've done in a good while. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm just trying to kind of sculpt a mountain here. I appreciate that, Poogs. I'm definitely having a lot of fun with it. Some of those, not shading, wasn't blending about how I wanted it to, so we can do this. Mountains are fun to draw because you can sort of like, as long as you're like following as long as you're following some of like ridges, guidelines, or whatever, you can kind of just make it up with mountains, which is fun. And then the side that I did really dark, now I'm like, did I do that too dark? Hope I didn't. Trying to draw some more mist now. I'm gonna fill up the spot. Hey, what's up, Stubby? Stop erasing. I feel like your hand is gonna slip and erase the parts you already did. Don't worry, I got laser erasing skills. There's one thing I do know. I can erase really well. Or very accurately. better than backer. Yeah, yeah. I'm way better than that. Ooh, and then we got like... This kind of looks like a bird. This wasn't supposed to be a bird, but it kind of looks like a bird. It's supposed to be mist, and the mist will look a little bit more like mist when I, Actually, maybe I could do some of it right now. It's like that, I think. I'm so worried about how I was trying to get like the one side of the mountain has to be dark. That's the thing I'm just doing. Filling color Microsoft Paint 1996. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, I think that helped. I think what I just did kind of helps with what I was struggling with. Alright. And then there's skies have to be behind it. What's this? What's the Microsoft Paint CLON original? Oh, when? That would be funny if someone like made me do theirs in Microsoft Paint. It's gonna fill the shape or the entire page. Dude, I still run into that in Photoshop sometimes. But then again, I don't really use, I don't often use the paint bucket tool in Photoshop in that way. In the way that you use it in Microsoft Paint. Alright, the mountains are mountaining. Okay. Because I've been just like so laser focused on this drawing, and Stubby's here, I'm gonna do the actual Pokédoll of the day. We did the other one already. But we're gonna do the actual Pokédoll of the day, because I need to like not look at this drawing for just a second. I need to like remove myself from this drawing. Let's window capture, and let's do... Boom, baby. Okay. All right, we did miss yesterday. I totally I realized that after the fact. I was like, oh, we were playing Kaizo all day. I forgot to do Pokédoll, but it's okay. I don't think we'll ever get a streak. a daily streak in Pokédol. So in this Pokédol, we are doing generation 1 through 4. 1 through 4. I'm Cooks? Oh wait, I think I'm just now reading your comment, Cookies, but I just realized you're probably gone. Because you said you had to go. Okay, it's Ditto. You know what, Flamingo? Just for you. We're guessing Ditto. I actually think Ditto is a very throwaway guess, but I am here for it. Okay, the reason is because he just doesn't give you info. So, he's not Gen 1, cannot be found in the forest or the city. Is not the color purple, is fully evolved, and is only one typing. So it's a Pokemon that's either fully evolved at 3 or 2, not Gen 1. Let's guess a Gen 3 Pokemon. What's a good Gen 3? That's not a starter. For once, I want to try to not guess a starter Pokemon, but it's fully evolved. And it's one typing. It's a single typing. I'm just trying to think of anything right now. There's a lot of dual types in Gen 3, I just realized. I feel like that's because it became a new mechanic. And so they just added a bunch. Who's just Huntail? Oh, actually? Oh, those are both good guesses. Huntail's not purple. Let's guess Huntail, because Huntail will at least tell us if it's like in the ocean or water, and there's a lot of water Pokemon. So, and you said it first. Okay, not water Pokemon. It's an Evo 3, not found in the water. Generation 2. All right, we got this. We can get this on the third guess, which in this stream is getting it on par, basically. Okay, so not purple, orange, or blue. It's a 3 evolution. It has to evolve 3 times, so there is a chance it is a starter Pokemon, and the only one that would make sense is Sceptile, which... Oh, no, this is Gen 2. This is Gen 2. Has to be 3rd Evo, Gen 2, 3rd Evo, single typing. So there's a good chance it's one of the starters, and I think Bayleaf is the only one that makes sense right now. But it can't be found in the forest, can't be found in the city, can't be found in the ocean. Not water, not normal. Evolves 3 times. Oh, I don't know what I said. I meant to say Meganium. I actually have no idea what I just said. Did I say Sceptile again? I meant Meganium. But I do worry it can't be found in the forest. So I'm like... I said Bayleaf? Yeah. I always liked Bayleaf. I think I liked Bayleaf out of the 3. For some reason. I think I liked Bayleaf's design more. I always think of Bayleaf. Can you find it? That's what I'm always, Oh, Ampharos. I like Ampharos as a guess. Because, like, I'm just trying to think of things that evolve 3 times in Gen 2. Ampharos is a good one because Yellow has not been picked yet. And Electric hasn't been picked yet. Yeah, I like Ampharos as a guess a lot. I'm just thinking, because I really want to get this on the 3rd try. So Ampharos is a solid guess that I think fits all of the criteria here. Who else? Because, like, it can't be Jump Pluff or whatever, because that's a dual typing. Is there a bird in Gen 2? Typhlosion have orange. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing Typhlosion has orange in it, which is why I don't think it's that. It can't be water Pokemon. And then, like, what you were saying, Life, like, I'm unsure about the forest thing, but I want to say it technically could be found in a forest, is why, like, you know what? Let's go Ampharos. I think Ampharos is a really good guess. Potentially is the guess. Oh, damn. Good stuff, Mojave. Yeah, Ampharos was a great guess. Let's go. We did it on the 3rd try. Let's go. Does that show on screen? Cool. I can never tell. Actually, while I'm on this screen, maybe I should, how do I make this smaller? Yeah, I want to make it a little bit smaller so you guys can see more of it. There we go. Because I realized I can see the whole screen, but you guys can't. Yeah, so I was pretty confident because I worry about the color too. I was like, it has to be just yellow. Like, it has to be just yellow here. There's no way. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, for silhouette, it's usually pretty easy, so I'll give you guys like a second to try to get it yourselves. Oh my God. Huh. I wonder what this one could be. I wonder what this one could be. Bronzor? I like the guess of like what it could be. Looks like a ball to me. It's Pikachu! Okay, I'm sorry, this one was, unless like, if it's not Voltorb, it's Electrode, but it's smaller. So it had to be Voltorb. A perfect sphere that kind of looks like a Pokeball. Alright, Blank intimidates its foes by opening its huge mouth. In battle, it will kick the ground hard with its thick and powerful hind legs to charge at a foe with incredible speed. Big mouth. Loudred was one of my guesses. Hippowdon was another guess. Because it's like a hippopotamus, so like opening its large mouth. But Loudred has an extremely large mouth too. I've got to hop off for a bit. Should be back later. I'll catch you later, Pooks. I appreciate you hopping in though, regardless. The hind legs assumes 4 legs. That's my guess too with Exploud, was it specifically says hind legs to charge. It's probably not Taurus, because Taurus doesn't really have a mouth. Intimidate its foes by opening its huge mouth. Who else has a really big mouth? And will kick the ground type, the Powdon, that's thick. Let's I'm gonna go with my guess first. It could be wrong. Okay. Not Hippowdon. Large mouth. We could guess Exploud. Here, let me Exploud is I want Exploud. Okay, not Exploud either. I think both of those, like, their mouths are gigantic, so those both work. Who else has a big mouth? And probably on all 4s too. It will kick it to the ground hard with its thick and powerful hind legs to charge. Charge at a foe. What about the gators? Are you talking about Feraligatr? It can't be Feraligatr, right? Very fast? Yeah. We can look at a hint if we get really stuck. We could look at a hint. Crocodile or Feraligatr? It's thick, powerful. Well, let's be honest. Feraligatr does. He does have a cake behind him. He does have a cake behind him. Yeah, like not Luxray or Manectric, I agree. Because they don't have a large mouth. Oh my god, it was! Stubby was right. Oh my god, I'm gonna be straight up. I would have Never, if you didn't say that, I would have never assumed that that would have been it. That was all you. Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest. When we play, oh, actually, no, Feraligatr does go on all fours sometimes. I think there is like an OG sprite of him. Oh, Bastodon was a good guess too. But when we play him in Kaizo, it did say thick legs, and I mean, Feraligator's got some, he's got a cake back there. So, he was pretty thick. Oh, come on, this is easy. Yeah, because huge jaws, exactly. And like, I have seen him on all fours at one point. Yeah, Feralicator, exactly. So, this is either Wailord or Wailmer. And I feel like it's Wailord. Right? Like, I feel like it's Wailord. It's one of those two. It's for sure. Yeah, because isn't Wailmer a little, like, darker? Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Easy stuff. Man, that was a little too easy. A little too easy today. Oh, I hope that... Okay, cool. I needed to step away from this drawing because I was over-analyzing the mountains here. And I think the mountains look great. So cool. So cool. That is what I wanted to pick. Yeah, Katarina, you got it too. Yeah. Wailord. Cool. Yeah, I was trying to like over-critique the mountains, which I knew was a moment I needed to step away. But I think they look great. I think they look really cool. The tree line is looking cool. Oh man, the tree is so good. The one on the which one? The one on the left or the right? Sorry, the right. Incredible shading skills. I appreciate that. I think it is time for me to get those pencils because everything would just blend better. You'd have less of like that like speckliness in there, you know? And then when you zoom really far out, you know, all the details start to like mesh together a little bit better, which I like. Now I'm wondering if I should draw it this size because it makes for cropping a little bit easier on vertical. But I'm honestly not sure from the viewing experience side. But I'm guessing a lot of people watch on their phones as well as computers. And then, okay, so we got one mountain basically done. We have some of the mist in there. And then I was debating if we would want to draw a path or not, but now I feel like we just draw more trees. We just kind of like fill this whole region with trees, which is gonna be a little bit of work. We just go like trees all, I feel like we just fill it up with trees. I'm not exactly sure. And Molgor, if you're here, feel free to chime in. And then we have the sky, which is going to be interesting. We have the cloud that we need to make into a cow. Oh man, we got lots to do actually. We got lots to do. Let me sharpen a little bit. Okay. And we're about 2 hours in. Perfect. I'm hoping it only takes an hour. Because now we're like really starting to get the structure going. It's a lot easier. And the sun is right here. So let's continue that. It's coming together. Oh my god. I just needed to complete the line all the way through. Just like, and I think we continue some of the trees up here. And this is like a big forest, you know? It's a big forest in between the garden right here and that. AFK from sound for a while, but looks nice. Are your fingers... Oh, wait. Are your fingers... Wait. Fingers are ready? I'm glad you're happy with it. That's most important right now. Fingers sour already? No. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just wondering, now I'm just sort of drawing in the outlines here of like kind of the clearance. So this tree I should draw. This tree I'm drawing down here. This one should be a little bit more recognizable detail of like leaves, and because what's right here is mist. That is mist right there. So then we're gonna draw trees that are like right below Chugs' feet. Oh, do you mean sore? Yeah. Okay, wait. That makes more sense. Yes. Okay, yeah. No. My hand is nowhere close to being sore. Am I eating sour candies? I could. Well, actually, could I? Man, do you guys? I was eating. I saw at the grocery store yesterday, or I guess a few days ago. They had like Pringles that were made with hot sauce. I was eating those on stream yesterday, and they were actually kind of spicy. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that they're spicy. But it was crazy. Opposite of sour. Spicy. No, hands are not sore in any way. I'm just trying to make sure that this fits really nice around Chugs. And this will help because I remember learning this at a very, very, very young age. And this is this isn't like groundbreaking tips or knowledge when it comes to drawing. But anyways, we're gonna have Chugs is gonna be essentially one of the brightest things on the page. Chugs is gonna be like, he should be the subject. He should be exactly where your eye goes first before the rest of the drawing. And so with all the trees that we're drawing, it's gonna get really dark around him, which then helps with contrast. Like, boom. My buddies and I bought all the Hot Ones sauces and made wings to try them all. Oh, dude, I really want to know what Da Bomb. I kind of want to know what Da Bomb tastes like. I was born at a very young age. Wait, what? Yeah, when I was born really young. Don't try it? Okay, it's that level of don't try it. Okay. The Pringles that I had was the Los Calientes. It's by far the worst tasting. Yeah, it seems like everyone on Hot Ones is like, it's just like an FU to the face, to the taste buds. A long, long time ago, I was born very young. It's not even a spice, it's the taste. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Like, I like spicy flavors. I don't like just straight up hot sauce on the tongue, because like it's two different things. All right, so I'm hoping all those trees work. I just wanted to like go ahead and just draw the outlines to all the trees, and we're gonna see if that works or not. And then actually, like I said, there's trees that will be right here. And I'll kind of shape those a little bit better. And these are the ones that are like really close to Chugs. And then below here is just going to be a bunch of grass. And then this is that's mist right there. Okay, so I think we got the bones down. Secret cow tree? We could do that. We can add like a little cow tree in there when it makes sense. Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Oh, ads are about to start. Sorry. Now that ads are going to start, I was kind of waiting for the ad break to go to the bathroom. So I do want to keep talking hot sauces, though. I do want to actually, I want to know, maybe answer that while I'm in the bathroom, but I want to know what hot sauce was like the best one. And obviously, I know they change, but I want to know. Me? For I am the hottest of stars. Yeah, mandatory go piss girl. I don't remember the name, but once tasted like straight up spaghetti sauce. I've heard Los Calientes was good. I feel like that's just a very like good tasting average, like not average, but you know what I mean, hot sauce. Man. Forbidden fruit. Ooh. Yeah, I want more hot sauces because I really enjoy different hot sauces, and I will say, not that this is like a top tier. It's a hot sauce I enjoy. I'm not saying it's like a top tier on the same level as some of these, but man, does fire sauce from Taco Bell. I love, like, I will just take a handful of those sometimes when I'm at Taco Bell. So I just have them for other things. But there's something about that fire sauce, man. The hot sauce packet at Taco Bell, nah. Diablo, nah. Fire sauce, yeah. That one has like a good taste to it. I'm not good with super spicy stuff, so I avoid hot sauces. Jeej is the same way. Jeej cannot eat anything spicy. When we first started dating, Jeej apparently has a rare condition called geographic tongue. It's a real thing. I made fun of it at first when we first started dating. It's a real thing. And essentially it's just like hot sauce damages your tongue, and so it starts like tearing away at some of the taste, like the top layer of your tongue. So, which was, it was funny when we were starting to date. I would be like the taste tester of some of these things, and sometimes I genuinely could not tell if something was hot or not. But even like the tiniest little like tiniest little back of your tongue spice would be like too much for Jeej. And so it'd be tough. I got really good at like figuring out like taste levels. Yeah, Tabasco is on the lower end for me. I'm not a big Tabasco person because it kind of just takes over. Like it takes over whatever you're eating. It's like, oh, well, now I can taste this Tabasco. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Is it some sort of like cracks in the line? Yeah. The tongue starts like bubble up. And it gets really gross. I'm a Diablo sauce maxi myself. I'm glad there's a Diablo maxi, because like I feel like I'm a part of like the many that love fire sauce. Well, I'm happy to hear there's a Diablo sauce enjoyer. Okay, so that's this. So we're just get started here. It's gonna be this will be a slightly tedious process, but it'll be worth it in the end. Because it's gonna look really cool. I'm excited for when this thing is completed. I'm like learning things along the way as I do this. Of like what it takes to just make a tree. Like what series of scribbles and lines you need to do that like when you've put them all together, you're like, oh, that's a tree, you know? Which is essentially what all of this is gonna be. Stream while I cook lunch is always nice. Yeah, I love that. I do that a lot too, actually. Every morning when I make coffee, I usually have a stream up. I have like I usually watch people play Kaizo. I'm addicted to Kaizo, and I have been for a while, but I'm really addicted to it now. And I always put that up while I'm making coffee, and man, does it make it go easy. Big D. Mo, I was thinking I want to try to make a version of that emote, but it's Taco Bell. But I don't know. I wish we could just find like the base image to that. Man, I wanted to ship Shinji and Rei so badly at the beginning, but now I'm like, Okay, maybe we can't ship those two anymore. I'm like, don't spoil anything. I'm still like kind of in the midst of it. Oh, it's just a Ray plushie? Okay, maybe I get a Ray plushie. I do like Ray. You fool! yeah, I know, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm like, a series where it's at? Wait, do I know who that is? Sorry, I'm looking this up now. I'm really bad with names. I've always been bad with names. Also redacted for spoiler. Oh, Asuka. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, I love that. Yeah, shipping that instead. Well, that one feels nicer. Yeah. I almost added a, there's another, you know, I'll add this. We don't have any anime emotes right now, and I feel like we got to. We can, tell me if we should take this off or not, but, I thought it was funny. But we don't have any anime emotes yet. Asuka. Yeah, good emote. Yeah. They're so messed up individually and together. They deserve each other. Yeah, you got one that's a loudmouth, and you got the other one who's a little more reserved. But I'm starting, I think, where I'm at in the anime. So I just saw child version of Rei for the very first time, and that's probably where I left off. And I left off at the older woman interacting with child Rei. That's where I'll leave it at. I think that's where I'm at in the story. And I'm like, oh, things are getting very interesting. I think the door is finally opening as to like what's happening, and it's really cool. I had some guesses about Rei, especially because they kind of hinted at it multiple times, and then now they're really hinting at it. And I'm like, okay, I think I know who Rei is, which we cannot ship Rei and Shinji. Cameron, have you gotten to Asuka's backstory yet? No, I haven't. Okay, cool. That's not a spoiler to me, but I'm excited that Asuka gets a backstory, because you're right. I guess I don't know much about her. Yeah, for those who don't know what we're talking about the anime Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and it was the anime that Mo kept recommending in chat, and so I finally started watching it, and it's a banger. It's a good, it's a quality 90s anime, which I also love 90s anime. It's on Netflix too, so you can watch it and join the conversation. And it's so funny. Yeah, it's pretty cinema. It's pretty cool. Some of the topics they touch on are pretty heavy, but they do it in a cool way. It's like kind of crazy. I don't think RSG is here, but man, I was talking to, okay, so my my DM of D&D, we were going on and on about animes at one point. And I was like, oh yeah, I told him about my stream and that people were recommending animes and that I was watching Evangelion, so we talked about that for a while. And then I told him, I was like, oh yeah, and then I gotta start watching One Piece. And it's so funny how like, whenever you talk about One Piece, there's like maybe like 2 or 3 types of people in this conversation. First one are the people who are like, no way, I'm not watching an anime that's like 1,000 episodes. Then you got the people who are diehard fans who are like, you have to watch it. If you don't watch it, you're missing out. It's the best anime alive. I'm a diehard fan. And then there's the third who are like, yeah, I watched a good bit of it, but man, is it repetitive, and I just lost interest on like episode 500 or 700. So I'm like, so what do I do? What do I do? Do I watch it or do I not watch it? I did promise RSG I would watch it, and I think I'll hold up on that promise, but maybe not watch it. I'll read the manga. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not watching 1,000 episodes. And I'm pretty sure there's like a fan edit of One Piece that I might watch instead that like gets rid of a lot of like duplicate scenes. I used to watch it in high school and stopped. Yep. So you're the third. You're the third one that's like, I watched it, but don't care to finish it. I don't care about getting into One Piece. Yeah, to be honest, some of it is the fan base that they're like overbearing about watching it, and sometimes that's the turn off. I'm like, okay, chill. There's a lot of good animes out there. This one's just been going on for a while. But no, I do think I want to watch it because I want to know about it. And I keep saying watch. I'm gonna read it because I think it'll be a fun. I want more mangas to read. I'm not gonna buy them. I'm gonna have them online or something. Are these looking like trees, by the way? Yeah. They're all kind of looking like trees connecting. I'm now staring at this drawing too long. It's cool for sure, I just can't dedicate. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I already did it with Naruto. And I watched like the majority of the fillers with Naruto before realizing, because I was younger when this was happening. I didn't realize they were fillers. So I'm watching all of these like filler episodes, expecting something to happen, expecting Sasuke's story to come back, only to realize there's like 200 episodes that are like all useless, and you should just jump to Shippuden. And I'm like, oh, I watched like the majority of those. I can do better things with my life, with my time, and like if something is that long, the author didn't know where they're going. Yeah, and it just feels like they're leveling up for just the sake of leveling up. Give me my weekly Fallout. Oh, dude, I miss Fallout. I really miss Fallout. I was enjoying that so much, and I was enjoying A Night of the Seven Kingdom. They look like trees. Yes. Okay. Cool. Because I'm like, I'm just following like a template here where it needs to start dark in the corner and move to light. And then you just repeat. But I need to make sure that the sunlight balances with where it's going. So, and this side is starting to feel darker than that side. So I might go back to this side and darken it up a bit. We'll see. Or maybe start to lighten it up from here, so it starts dark back here. Yeah. And then really dark, like on the edge right here. Yeah. Nice. That helped a little bit. But luckily right now my weekly thing is Freerin, so I have one week. Oh, and Survivor, but I know there's no Survivor fans in chat. I think I've already asked. I think I'm alone in that one. But man, is season 50. If there's any time to start watching Survivor, it's this season. It's season 50, which is just like the all-star of all all-star casts. And so everyone on there is very interesting and is also really good at playing the game. Yeah, season 50. Yep, they've been going for like 25 years, which is crazy to think about. And one of the players from the very first season is like on this one, which is crazy. She was, I think, like 25 when she started, maybe even younger than that. And then there's some people who just participated in season 49, and the two people who are now, like, not really a spoiler, but it's like they made it far in season 49, and then they got brought back to come to 50 because they wanted like the newest people in there as well. So these people spent like a whole season, being on the island. And then they had 2 weeks back at home, and then they immediately went back to like being on an island and starving themselves, and like that's crazy. Tell me why I see the logo and go, oh my god, it's the show that one Roblox game is based off of. That's hilarious. Is there a Survivor Roblox like mini game or custom game? That actually sounds kind of fun. Maybe that's my intro into Roblox. Because I'm a big Survivor fan. I have a crew that we've been watching Survivor live the past, like, I guess since COVID. So, not like crazy long, but we've been religiously watching every season, like, weekly, which has been fun. Because we always guess who we think is going to win. On the first episode, we try to guess. And then we just see what happens with the rest of the season. Minigame, that game takes hours to finish, though that makes sense. If it's gotta be like Survivor. So, Flamingo, have you finished this game? Because I have some questions about it. No? Okay. My main question was, like Survivor, and my favorite part about Survivor is once it reaches the halfway point, everyone who gets voted off goes to the jury. And they watch every, like, tribal council. And tribal council is the place where they vote people off. They do it once a episode. They go to tribal council and they vote someone off. So once you get the halfway point, the people who've been already voted off are now watching the rest of the people play. And at the very, very end of the game, it goes to a top 3. And how do you vote for who wins for a top 3? Well, all of the people you just voted off are now voting for who wins. And I think that is the coolest concept of Survivor. And that's why I was wondering if it's the same in the Roblox version. Because I think that's what makes Survivor Survivor. It's like, all right, well, you screwed all these people over. I hope they don't hate you, because they're your ticket to getting $1 million, basically. I'm pretty sure they do. It has to be, My only, yeah, I'm wondering how that plays out in Roblox. Oh my god. Oh my chugs. Oh my chugs. Oh yeah, I forgot. We did the voice line for it when we did the animation of Cool Cats for the milk chug. And when Blue Cat says "Oh my god," one of the guys was trying to like get this written in. I swear I was not the one pitching for it. He's like, instead of saying "Oh my god," he should say "Oh my CLON," because CLON was the guy that created these things. And I'm like, I love that. I actually would love that if that was lore. So we recorded both lines, but then after hearing it, we were all like, yeah, let's stick with God. It just sounds better. So, but we have a clip of Zeno Robinson saying it, which shout out Zeno Robinson. He's been absolutely killing it in the voice acting world. He's in like every anime now, in every like English translation or dubs of animes. He's been killing it, and I love that he's the voice of Blue Cat. Wee Baguette, what's up? Lens, how you doing over on YouTube? We've had a lot of YouTube viewers today. I appreciate it, y'all. Unfortunately, the comments don't show. He's on a roll. He really is, and it's funny because I'll be watching these animes and I'm like, that sounds like Blue Cat. Like, no, it's just Zeno. But yeah, he has some role in I think season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen, which is like one of the biggest animes right now. So it's awesome for him. I need to get back into Jujutsu Kaisen. I kind of stopped watching it after season 1 for no reason. I just did. Whew, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost done with the trees. And then I think I gotta go back to some of these trees and like, we drew these ones a little darker and I wanna match that over here. And I might call for another, we might do Smashadle, the other, like, quiz game. Because I think I need another, like, not look at this for a second moment, so I can come back to it. Trees are looking good? Thank you, Lectic. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. I'm just hoping it doesn't look like a big blob, you know? I guess that's like where my head is seeing it right now. I'm very much just seeing like, I don't know, yeah. Let me go back over here. Okay. All right. We actually do have the trees right here. I forgot about. I feel like there might be a part 3 coming. No. I do think we're gonna complete this today. Although we could do a part 3. I would like to finish it today, just to you know, obviously finish it. But this was a very detailed drawing. I put it on myself by doing that. Alright, so this one, the one that I'm doing right now, needs to be a little bit more like real, because these leaves are like a lot closer to Chugs, a lot closer to the viewer. So I'm trying to draw what would be like right up against the mist right there. I think a small path or clearing makes sense otherwise. So that's what I think. Yeah, total. I think that's what this area is right here. This area is gonna be all grass. And then we could like, yeah, something like that. Because I agree. I think if it's like, it's too much if I really try to fill all of that in. But we'll see how it goes. This just needs to be dark mainly right here. Essentially what I was gonna do is really just shade as if I'm drawing like small blades of grass. That dog, man. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Here we go. Did you chew on it?
It won't work now. I plugged it into like 3 different outlets.
I think it's time for Pulpa to start paying rent.
Literally. You know how many laptop chargers we've gone through? It's the 4th one.
She loves chewing on laptop wires, and it's the worst because those are like
Those are
some
so
of the most
expensive.
expensive ones. Okay. Grass. Grass is growing. My dog did that as a puppy. That's how he got the name Sparky. Makes sense to me. How else would a cat get a dose of electricity? It's like, it's something about a braided cable is like her favorite thing in the world. What's up, Victor? How you doing, dude? How you doing? Oh, I need to reverse that emote now. I need to switch it so that it works with things like that. Oh, Pulpa. She just loves chewing on. She's destroyed a lot of like just any braided cable. Tired? Oh, well. Time to relax. Time to relax. We're drawing a nice little landscape here.
We need to put her in kitty jail.
Send her to jail. Send her to jail. Say something, Pulpa.
Say something, Pulpa.
Tell the world that you love chewing on wires.
She's being shy. Say something.
It's like you know when you're on camera.
Ah!
You can do it, Pulpa.
Hello.
Say something.
Say something.
You just have to hold her long enough, and then she starts to freak out. Free Pulpa.
No, she's in kitty jail.
Yeah, you're in kitty jail.
For being bad and eating laptop chargers. Say something. There we go. Okay, now.
One more.
Unlawful imprisonment. She's so mad now.
She loves talking, though. She's one of those cats that you can, like, hold a conversation with. Because she'll just keep meowing back.
Oh, alright, I'm gonna go to the store for a little bit.
Sounds good. I'm just chipping away at this drawing. Free Pulpa! Wait, you locked her in here with me? Oh my. Pulpa, you better be on your best behavior. I love black cats too. I keep saying to Jeej, like, for the rest of our lives, we're owning a black cat. I love them so much. They're so, at least our cat is very sweet, and she's so funny and like, yeah, it's so great. Wait, someone call up Flamingo for season 55? Oh my god. I didn't even see that comment. I didn't even, oh, for 55 idols, 55 challenges, 55 tribes. My black cat is awesome. I love black cats, man. She doesn't chew out wires. So, for me, I have this theory that Pulpa knows how to get under Jeej's skin. See, and so specifically, Pulpa will be like extra bad
If I'm around.
If Jeej is around. Because Pulpa knows I don't give her any type of like reaction. Because when she's chewing wires, she's looking for a reaction to then get fed. And I just let her be a little bad because she looks up at me, tries to get like my attention. I'm just like not even viewing her.
Unfazed.
Unfazed. I'm like, you're cute, but you're being bad.
I cannot be chill.
Yeah. Like
She's so bad.
she's so bad, but the sweetest. It's like she's truly a Sour Patch Kid. She's sour than sweet.
And then she's gone.
And then she's gone. Yeah. All right. Have a good day at work. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do that for now. I might have done these parts a little. Free electrolytes. Yeah. Yeah, I did this part a little too dark now that I look at it. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Not the worst. It actually kind of works that I erased some of it and like blended it. But then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna turn this so I can do this better. Grass touch, lunch served, let's stream. Catnip. We did erase some things, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I wanted to lighten up that spot down here, and then we're gonna go back in and kind of like fix the edges. And I'm now making it kind of dark again, but we're just freestyling here. Because then we'll have the grass right here. Okay, we're getting there. Getting there. Nose dog for 10k coins. No, I won't allow it. Did anyone in elementary school have one of those teachers that had like the pet hamster? And then it was like, it could be your weekend to like take the hamster home and watch after it? Because I did. I had a teacher that did that. And I was never allowed to have pets growing up. So like that weekend was awesome for me. I'm not unk enough for that. Man, you missed out then. That was, I missed those times. I had a pet hamster once as a kid. She was very sweet. Aw, I just owned a hamster. Oh, yeah. Because I think so. My mom was basically like. So to be fair, in my mom's defense, my dad and my brother were allergic to pet hair. So that was the real reason, which is a great reason, an honest reason. I remember those days, Clon. Okay, cool. Because it was a real thing. We got to take the hamster home, and it was like a big deal. Hey, what's up, Sunstar, over on YouTube? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We're drawing this cool little landscape drawing here. And also just yapping about the days of when you could take your school's hamster home. I actually forget the name of the hamster, but I just remember I was like, after that, I was like, maybe I don't actually want a hamster. They're kind of stinky. I actually don't want rodents, basically. I'll never forgive you for eating my favorite watermelon hoodie. Wait, Carson. your hamster. I was reading that as myself for a second, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever eaten a watermelon hoodie. Did that hamster survive everyone? Our grade it did. I don't know past that point. Did it ever come back a different color? They do almost die in the most brutal ways. And then I had another teacher. We didn't get to take this pet home, but another one of my teachers had a red-eye tree frog. And I think that's where part of my obsession with frogs came from, because I think this was my 2nd grade teacher. And red-eye tree frogs are so cool. They're so cool. Unfortunately, they are nocturnal, so the whole time we were in class, they were asleep. A whole 2 frogs. They had 2 red-eye tree frogs. And they're so cool. They're such a cool frog. Because, like, obviously the red eyes, but they're just like that bright, like, neon yellow. And, like, they had the cool hands, and they're just like a classic frog, you know? But then when they close their eyelids are like black and white, and they have this like crazy pattern on them. So, a big fan of animals, but I always wanted a pet growing up, and so we weren't allowed to have anything with fur, and so basically I just had a bunch of fish, and I really don't think fish are great pets. The whole time I was like, I just want something I can take out of the cage and like hold in my hand. I just wanted that so badly. And so Snugs is my first pet. Snugs is my first pet, and I love him to death. One of my classes in elementary school had a froggy too. Yeah, it's a good pet to have, a frog. Did y'all have outdoor education in elementary school? Yeah, we would just like go outside, and luckily in Georgia, there's a lot of wildlife just like in the grass. And so most of the time we're catching like grasshoppers or like looking at different flowers. We'd always go to like the honeysuckle bush and grab the honeysuckles and then like eat them, you know, like you take like the stem part out and then it tasted really sweet. I want to say 4th grade. Nice. Yeah, elementary school is where it's at. Fit? Yeah, I had a few fit, and all of them had the namest. What was I just about to say? I was trying to say lamest names, but I switched the first 2 letters. I was about to say lamest name or whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. My folks got us geckos. Oh, geckos! I pet sit for a lot of people who had geckos. Pretty sure we let them out of their cage one day and we never saw them again. They probably died. They need heat. They need a very specific like temperature to live in. I love Fish. Fish so cool. So my way of making up for owning no pets was I lived in the suburbs. I became like the neighborhood pet sitter. Namest, yeah, the namest lames. No, they live a long life. Really? The geckos do? I was just thinking temperature-wise, they have to be in like a very hot environment. But that's good to know. Let's just assume Life Belongs geckos lived a very long life. They probably died. Oh, they definitely died. Oh, I was trying to find it. This was in New England. Oh, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. Or is at least in Georgia if it was the summer. Like, it was hot. It was very hot. But I looked after that gecko a lot. You had to feed it the live crickets. That was always a crazy thing to me, was sending these crickets to their death. You just drop one in and then like go grabbed immediately. Yeah, hopefully they hit up a Dunkin' first. And hopefully they did get their car insurance solved. Or just their insurance. One of my teachers had butterflies growing in our class and brought his... get the cockroaches out of here. Butterflies? Cool. Cockroaches? What? Cockroaches are the one insect that Spiders I'm good with. Spiders A-okay. At least they like pay their rent. Cockroaches? Ugh. Yeah, bro, what? At elementary school, all the 6th grade teachers go to Catalina Island. Oh, dang. For a week of outdoor education? Man, that's some California stuff right there. Man, I've started to meet more California locals, and they talk about their high school. They talk about their like schooling journey, and I'm like, you guys literally live in the movies. Like what we all saw in the movies, California kids lived. At least that's like some of the conversations I had. I'm so jealous. I'm like, you guys had the perfect temperature. Playing outside was perfect. Apparently it rained more, which I'm like, did it? We held the roaches, surprised no one. Oh, you guys held the roaches. That's crazy. Wait, that emote. Alu? See, I love these 7TV emotes. They're so good. Yeah, huh? Why? Oh my god. Yeah, I would have been a hard no. I've always hated cockroaches, man. I mean, like the majority of people. And like I said, spiders, I will be the one to deal with the spider. Yeah. Vulture did that one yesterday. Like they the cats like look at each other. I guess it would be dark over here. The tree is like shading everything. And then yeah, I love how cartoony this bush is, though. Y'all ever had that one reptile guy come to your school and let you hold one of the big yellow snakes? Yeah, well, actually, I can't remember if that happened in my school, but I was in Boy Scouts. I was in Cub Scouts all the way to Eagle Scout, and so I came across a lot of those guys because that was just like the thing in Boy Scouts was like those guys. I got to see some cool animals, though, along the way. Middle school for me? Yeah. The safe snake. That's really heavy. Those snakes are so heavy. Oh, this is a good question for chat. And I'm trying to think of my own. What is the coolest animal you've ever held? And I'm trying to think of what my answer to that is too. I'm trying to think of what I've held. One of the animals of all time I've wanted to hold is pet was a tiger. I really want to pet a tiger one day. Ooh, actually I've pet a nurse shark too. I went scuba diving. Hedgehog, okay, stingray. I like all those options. I'm trying to think of what mine would be. I'm like, I've pet. It's some reptilian, I think. some sort of like reptilian. Yeah, like I'm right there with the Electic. It was like some lizard. It was like a cool lizard. And then actually, this was crazy. This was like, ooh, an eagle owl? That's cool. I like birds. I think birds are cool. Yeah, I can't remember either, Flamingo. I'm like having a hard time remembering. I did, I think I've pet a stingray, and I think I've pet a horseshoe crab. Yeah, birds are my favorite animal too. I think I'm realizing that like more and more that I love birds. I think birds are very interesting. Into a tropical place, so probably be, yeah. Yeah, if anything, it was something while I was like maybe scuba diving. What do you mean? Well, I prefaced. I said I don't know the answer to this myself, but I'm curious what people have been able to do. I think I'm just trying to remember like a zoo or something I went to. I've pet dolphins. Dolphins are cool. Maybe I'll go with dolphin. Dolphins are cool. I cannot remember for the life of me if I've pet a red panda or not. I can't remember. Like, this is why I didn't say red panda, because I can't remember if I just dreamed that up as a kid and then I like added this memory in that I actually saw one in real life, or if I just saw them at a zoo very close. My mom used to work with dolphins. Dolphins are cool. I'm definitely a little scared of them. Just like I'm a little scared of horses. Horses, I had a traumatic experience with at a young age, and I've never really trusted them since. And then dolphins are scary because have you guys heard of what dolphins do to humans sometimes? So, but animals I've always wanted to pet in real life. I know 3. I want to pet a penguin, a panda, and a tiger. Those are like I think those are like my 3 favorite animals. I like those 3 a lot. Yeah, dolphins can be mean. Dolphins can murder people and do a little bit more than just murder them. I don't know if roaches are cool. Yeah, oh my days. Yeah. Bad day to be a puffer fish. Yeah, bad day to be a puffer fish. Okay, that looks like grass. That looks like grass. I want a hedgehog, a furret, and a Jirachi. So what you're saying is you're a big Sonic fan. You love Pokemon. Just those 2 things. One day, I will be going to the zoo and petting me a flamingo and a bear. A bear would be a cool one too, and a flamingo as well. But a bear would scare me, for sure. A bear would terrify me. But I mean, I guess that's what a panda is. But pandas are like silly, you know? So that's why I feel like a panda would be fine. All right, this drawing is coming together. So I looked away for it for a second, and then once we added the grass, I can see it coming together now. Who's gonna tell him about Jirachi? Jirachi is a star. A bear would make sense. My whimsy and let me pet it. Yeah. I'm like, could you pet a flamingo? You got it. Always better with some grace. Yep. No, I agree. I went to the park today and fed the ducks. Aww. Oh yeah, ducks are. I have done that before. Yeah. Same thing with fish. Oh, I've pet a manatee before. Is that cool? I swam with manatees one time. I snorkeled with them. You can dance with them down in the Bahamas. Wait, dance with the dolphins? You're welcome. Oh, thanks for feeding ducks. He was getting hungry. Yeah, going to Bahamas. Oh, manatees. Oh, yeah. Manatees are pretty... They're slimy, but they're pretty cool. They're very, very nice. Oh, flamingos. Oh. Let's go. That's cool. Oh, yeah, that makes sense in the Bahamas. Yeah, I want to pet all the animals. I've said this to chat one time, but like, you know when you're like growing up and they ask you like, what do you want to be when you grow up in like elementary school? I was dead set I was gonna be a zookeeper. I was like, I'm gonna be a zookeeper one day. I want to tend to animals. That's supposed to be a rock. Or ice cream! Yeah, I got ice cream the other night. It was so good. I want to pet that dog. Can I pet that dog? Go back to school and become a zookeeper? Yeah. That's where I'm going to retire. I'm going to be a zookeeper. It's like genuinely, Steve Irwin just like inspired me as a kid. I used to watch so much, Animal Planet shows and stuff. I remember being like devastated as a kid when I heard the news about Steve Irwin. I was like crushed inside because I loved him, and I loved his relationship with animals. He was like he understood the animal basically. And that's why his son is like just this blessing. It was like, oh my God, your son is like exactly like you. A spitting image of you, but the Gen Z version. And like, he like understands social media and all that. Okay. Then we gotta do this bush. Yeah. You gotta share ice cream with the class, okay? Okay. What's up, Fried Worm? Thanks for the follow, dude. Thank you. We're getting here with this drawing right now. I'm pretty pumped with how this is turning out. I don't know what to do with the flowers on the bush though. Because I think if I color them in, they'll just, like, you just won't be able to see them. But I think that's, like, nice and tucked away. You got this bush and a rock, and then you got the mist. And then I think, with the mist, we're gonna basically make them like clouds. I drew that one a little too dark. It has to be the lightest, this shading has to be so incredibly light. Because it matters. It matters so much to do this light. You've discovered the meows. Okay, nice. So we got a little bit of is it the mist? Meow. Well, come on in, dude. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Maybe erase this slightly. Yeah. Because I want the cloud bit. I want this to be super subtle. Since we're just sort of it's just sort of like a misty cloud that like shouldn't have much shading to it. Need some more stickers for my car? Ooh, I could load you up. I got a whole bin of stickers. Definitely load you up with some stickers. Actually, question for anyone in chat. If you had to take one of my emotes, or like maybe give me a top 3 emotes that you would want made into a sticker. I'm trying to think of my own. I think I would want the full body version of this first one. Now I'm trying to think of myself. Because I'm curious, because I can totally... with you saying that, Pride Warm, I'm like... I actually would like more stickers. I think the Howdy one would be fun. I actually don't know. I don't know which one I'd make into stickers. And we got 2 Meowdies. I think a Meowdy one would be fun as a sticker. Klonka Cheeks. We got, Fried. If, we use this thing called 7TV. That's the link to it. But, Clyde Cheeks, right? That's, oh wait. Did I delete that one? Anyways, it's supposed to look like this. But it's a version that anyone can use. I forgot what we named that now. The dead one. Dej. Yeah, I think the thumbs up one, because we have the full body version of that. I think that would make a great sticker. Okay. Let me slightly get it. All right, so we have now done like the majority. We now need to just do like this section. Yeah, do you think the dumper would be funny for a sticker? We'd have to find the exact frame, like the best frame to use. Because it's one of those emotes that definitely looks better animated, for sure. I've been waiting to add the shadow behind Chugs here. He's looking perfect. Chugs Cry? Wait, Chugs Cry? Oh, Chugs Cry. We could add that one to 7TV. I still need to do that homework where I downsize all the emotes so they actually fit into 7TV. Oh, the Sage Point one. I actually would love the Sage Point one. And then Joe with a knife would be a funny one too. I think that's all good options. Because I want to make more stickers. As I was sending out one of the last few Clon Originals, I was like, oh, I'm actually getting low on stickers. So I might be getting that time to like buy a new batch of stickers. Look at Chugs. Now he actually looks like he's in the scene, Chugs. He actually, I think, fits in the scene now. He did lose some of his contrast, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for sure. Oh my gosh. We have done so much today, but also still have all of this to do. So maybe there is a part 3. But I think we can do it. I think we could potentially do it if I just lock in and try to do it. We're very close. We're so close for this being done. I think I'm going to skip. I think I'm going to make the decision that we're no longer drawing the vines in the corner. Because that's also where I'm going to put the signature. Because I realized I didn't leave room on the tree to do that. So, does Chugs actually contain milk though? And if so, what kind? Part of me wants to leave that up for everyone's imagination. Because, like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like originally, yes, he contained milk. And it was probably like 2%. He's like the little carton you get in elementary school when you go eat lunch. I hope Chugs doesn't, I hope he's not too hard to see. Cursed knowledge, top secret, if we knew, yeah. Because, like, there's the time with how Chugs, the character, existed. There was the time where he was just drawn on Twitch. He was just a character that existed as a funny thing we drew on Twitch. And then he became, like, an actual character in the universe. And that's where we had to start answering those questions. Which, like, is why it's fuzzy. Because I don't know. I'm not sure. And I'm also still, I'm just sorry, I'm staring at the drawing right now, is what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Spoiled milk. Yeah. Chugs contains milk and cereal. Fruit Loops, which never get soggy. Wouldn't that be crazy? He contains the power of never soggy Fruit Loops. It's pretty amazing, if you ask me. So, just talking about my thought process here. We mentioned earlier that the sun is right here. So, which means this part of the mountain needs to be lit up, and then this part of the mountain needs to be lit up. And then all the trees kind of follow that too. So, that way I can cast this type of shadow on Chugs. That's too much power for one little guy. Wait, what's in here? Oh yeah, the trees. Let me delete that actually. I always try to make sure I'm like all my stuff is cleaned up. Yeah, we still got Charmander in the corner. I'm gonna make him a little small. Have you seen the power of Chug's hat? Yeah, dude, he's a mystery. I did make sure in the animation. I told all the writers, I was like, Chugs needs to be a mystery. Like, he's kind of like Blue Cat's in a funny way. He's kind of like Blue Cat's parent. I don't know how to explain it, but He's very unknown right now of like, because he's known about this executive washroom. He has telepathy. He can fight. He can do a flying kick. He can play the guitar. Like, what can this guy not do? Unlimited power. Hits him with electric. Okay, this mountain is turning out better, in my opinion, so far. But then it's all about adding the bits in between them. Nonchalant. Do you want any more input or do you have any questions? I'm super tired. Oh, I'm down for any more input. If Molgor, if you want me to wait till Thursday, I also have no issues with waiting. I am more than happy to like come back to this. And we probably wouldn't spend the whole day on Thursday drawing this, but I'm more than happy to wait so that you can be there when it's finished. I have no issues with that. I'm just slowly sculpting a mountain here, which is a really fun thing to do. I'm realizing it's like fun to like sort of just be working on this. Would be fun, but if you're in the zone, no, I'm down to like literally just put a pin in it right here and come back to it, because there are certain things like I'm gonna try to figure out how to make Chugs stand out just a little bit more. Because now I think when I did like some of the shading on him, which I think was needed to make him fit into the scene, I think it did also make him a little harder to see. So, which is fixable. I think anything is fixable. So, yeah. I think I might just add a very like thick outline to him. So no, I'm down to wait. Yeah, like that's exactly it. It's like, I think just because he's a cartoon character, we just add a really thick outline to him. But I'm gonna wait for that decision. Yeah, we're speaking the same language here, Lectic. That's great. Yeah, oh, I'm definitely enjoying it. I think that's why I'm willing to take so much time on this drawing is A, we don't have any other CLON original drawing on deck. So right now, this is the only one. And these are sort of my favorite drawings to do, which is why I was debating making it cheaper to get them. So I think I might need we'll figure something out. But I want to spend time on this because I want to see this turn out really good. It's just like a cool little portfolio piece for me of something I don't normally do. of drawing more realistic and trying that. I think I'm okay at it, but I think there's room for improvement, and I want us to keep improving. And I like just staring at it. So, I will say, as I always say, it always looks better in person. There are certain shading things that you can't see on this screen that you can see here. I'm pointing at it in real life. Now, only Molgor will really get to see. Yeah, so let's put a pin in it. I have Kaizo to play, so the stream's not over. I just want to play Kaizo, and I have a cool Blaziken that might not make it that far, but he made it past Brock. You can all, yeah. Here's the reason to visit Molgor, so you can see it on the wall. Yeah. Oh wow. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitter, aka X, this is where I end the stream for the drawing portion, but we continue to play Pokemon after this. I just don't like to stream those on the other platform. So if you do want to keep watching and you're on another platform, come over to CLONcast on Twitch. It'll be a good time. We got a Pokemon that we're running, but let me give you guys something to look at real quick. So here's some of the, I know you guys have seen this before, but here's some stuff. Well, I'm gonna safely put this drawing away. Oh, actually, wait, right before you go, Molgor. So here it is in person. It's gonna be reversed, but that's how big it is. That's how big the drawing is, if that helps with context at all. And so when I'm done with it, I cut this into an 8x8 square, so it fits into a frame better, if you're gonna frame it. But that's the drawing. From very far away. It's itty bitty. That's tiny. That's how I prefer to draw. So I actually struggle drawing large. Yeah, we need a banana for scale. I actually do have a banana. Oh, we're not gonna do that, but I do have a banana. We could do that for scale. But yeah, catch you later, Molgor. I'm gonna go put this drawing away, then we're playing Pokemon. We have a cool Blaziken, which is one of my favorite Pokemon to run on Kaizo. Because it learns so many moves, and I forgot about that the other day. It learns so many moves, and you learn a move at level 16 and 17, which in Kaizo is just like so useful, man. Okay, do that. Get ye-old Kaizo up. Will it pop up automatically? No, but I can hear it. Let's mute it for a second. Okay, let me get all the Ironmon, then tracker. I always hate that I have to do it this way. That, okay. We got the tracker up, and then it just like occasionally will do this, but there we go. Cool. Kaizo's up. Let me put this camera away. Turn it off. I still have coffee because I was not drinking it, which is great. I love being able to drink coffee during this. Okay. Controller. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited when we're gonna run. Although sometimes being in lab is fun, or not lab, but scouting. Sometimes it can be fun, just like searching for options. Because we once again have a Pokemon that it beat Brock, but I don't know how far it will end up making it, because it's kind of just like a weird Pokemon. It's like so much bulk. Conquers for a day. Let's get past that one. How loud is that? Okay, I think that's a good range. Because I'm going to keep using speed up. Cool. All right.